Okay, I was yakking a little bit, so I went over. I did not realize that I have a limit of 10 minutes on my thing. So anyway, those were the stones. So what I was saying, I wasn't anticipating this challenge to be anything where you had to go out and actually buy, sorry, my nose tonight is itchy, where you had to go out and buy crystals or spend money. This one's probably $4 or $5 at the store, and this one's $5. So you can get the little itty bitty ones for like a couple dollars. So, if you feel called, you can make a run to the store, crystal shop, to buy a crystal, because if you're going down this path and you want to open up to your gifts, crystals are a great way to start doing that, because you can play with them. You can ask them to communicate with you. You can ask them to show you and let you feel sensations. So you start to open up your gifts as you play with, as you work with these stones. Now, what was I just going to say about that? It will come back to me in a minute. I'm so sorry. Okay, so for the lesson for this today, if you want to go buy a stone, that would be great. And what you want to do when you buy the stone, is you actually want to do the process of seeing which one calls to you, grabbing one or two of them, feeling it in your hand, in your left hand, and in your right hand. Feel what it's saying to you, and it's calling to you. Now, this is a perfect opportunity to be full in on your intuition, because this is a process where your intuition is going to pick the stone for you. You're not. The stone will pick you, just like with your pendulum. So you're going to feel it. You're going to know. You're going to be, okay, this is the one. So this is a perfect way to see and feel all those sensations and all the messages and all the thoughts that you get, because that's the same way when we build our psychic abilities and we build our other gifts. That's how it's going to show up. It's going to start small and minute like that. So that's why crystals are a great way to start, because you can start to feel energy with them, and you can start to use them and incorporate your life with the stones. So, golly gee, I've had a headache all day, so I'm so sorry. It's from the new moon, so I'm a little bit fuzzy. So what was I saying about the stones? Okay, I don't know. I don't want to take up too much time. Okay, so homework: if you want to go buy a stone, buy a stone. And what I would like you to do is say done in the comments, and then share your experience. Like, left hand, right hand, did one call to you? Did you see it and it called to you and you knew it before you held it, and then you held it and it was validated, or you held it and you're like, no, that's not the one? So we would love to hear all that, because that's how we learn. We learn from each other. That's how we advance our souls. That's how we advance our ascension and our awakening, is by learning what the experience is of other people and then connecting it to our own experience, if that makes sense. Now, if you have a stone, we're going to charge it with something. That's going to be the homework. Also, for you can say done in the comments, and you can share when you can just hold the stone, and you can ask it to feel it or to show you sensations. You can ask it what its purpose is for you, and see if you get any messages, and then you can share those messages. So the second part of this is charging it. So charging a stone is really just giving it an added job or an added purpose. So this one, my smoky quartz, is for protection and for getting rid of negative energy. Okay, say I want to charge this with peace as well. So I can just hold it, close my eyes, be with it, and I can say out loud or to myself, I charge, because this is all about intention again, right? So you can close your eyes and say, I charge this stone with peace. Okay, the stone is also going to help me in my daily life with peace, whatever you want to say to the stone. Now, you may feel silly, and that's okay. You'll get used to it as you start working with tools and feeling all this stuff. So we are third dimension, third plane. These are second plane or second dimension. Now, I want to let you know these have consciousness too. That's why we can feel them. That's why they can talk to us, that we can share and communicate, okay? Everything. We can communicate with plants, everything from the spiritual realm. We can communicate with everything. That in and of itself is mind-blowing. And I feel like we have not been taught that, and we need to be. The world would be a different place. So anyway, this is going to be long, so I'm just going to end this here. So charge a stone if you already have one. You can comment done and then share your experience in the comments, and then we'll talk more about stones at a later date. So that kind of gives you an introduction. This one we don't have as much homework, but you can take it on. So if you're going to buy a stone, you can literally muscle test. You can hold the stone and muscle test and say, is this my stone? Is this stone for my best and highest good? And see what you get. No one in the metaphysical shop is going to question what you're doing at all, because it's part of the whole spirituality thing. So play with that if you want. Double up on your tools and see what you get, right? So have some fun with this. And if you have no crystals at home and you can't go to a crystal shop, you can do this with a rock. Go outside and find a rock, okay? And what you're going to do the same thing. Like say you're in an area where there's 2 or 3 or 4 rocks, you're going to hold the rocks. You're going to look at them visually. You're going to see which rock calls to you. You're going to grab it, hold it. If it's your rock, it's your rock. And you take it home, and what you can do is sit with it. You take a couple deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth, ground into your body. You can hold it, close your eyes, and ask to connect with it. Ask for a message. Ask for sensations. Show me a physical sensation so I know that I'm connected to you. That kind of comment. And you can, we're the only language where we feel like commanding is a command. Even in the spiritual angelic realm, when we command something, it's not like it's a command. It's not rude. So you can say to your rock, do this, and it will do that. There's no weirdness about that. I just had to say that. Okay, so anyway, that's it. Play with that homework. And then charge the rock, ask for it. What's your purpose? See if you get a purpose for the rock. Ask to feel sensations of it so that you know that you're connected to the rock. And then you can say, I would also like to charge you with peace or with happiness or with more joy or whatever it is that you want to charge that rock with. And then give it that energy. Just sit in that space for a moment of giving that rock that energy. And then share in the comments what your experience was. Okay, that is it. Tomorrow, our day 5 is going to be amazing too. So this is, I love crystals. So I hope you guys too. And like I said, if you have questions, follow the same drill. You can put your comments down below, and then I'll answer your questions. And please, you get 2 points if you take the link that is in every post and share it with someone and say, hey, come join the group. You get 2 points for that, okay? That would pull you ahead as first placer, because a lot of people are tied right now. That's all I'm going to say. So there you go. All right, I will talk to you soon, and welcome to day 4, and have fun.